Hey, eighth grade. I am really loving the pictures that all of you, well, most of you have been sending me of your pie designs and flavors and different ideas. I like that you're using the halations. I like your different ideas. I'm really impressed by them. So I just wanted to let you know that. And this week, we are going to work on um, another Wayne Thiebaud project because I want to get you guys drawing some more. Because I think it would be nice for us to draw. So you are going to need something to use for color. And if there, I know there are a few of you at home who don't have anything to color with, you can shade stuff in with pencil. That's completely fine by me. I just want to have you guys drawing and stuff. So what we're going to draw this week is ice cream because Thibaut is known for his desserts and ice cream is a dessert. So this is the fun part. You're going to create your own flavors of ice cream. And then you're going to label them and color them in. So it'll be a little bit more fun. So I'm going to point this camera over here just like so. I'm going to draw my paper portrait style so I can make a tall ice cream. You need to have 3 different flavors. All right. So things I've learned with ice cream. It's always best to start at the top and work your way down because it's easier for overlapping, layering, adding different textures, things like that. Always start at the top. So my ice cream is going to be in a cone. If you're going to put yours in a dish, that's fine, but I already know that I want mine to be in a cone. So I'm going to start at the very top of my ice cream, and I'm going to want, okay, so I already have an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have a big scoop of ice cream towards the top. So I'm going to make almost a circle, just like this. And then in order to make it look like it's ice cream, you kind of give it that little scooped look right here. And it looks like kind of like a weird octopus. But you can also put like a little curve line right here to show that it's ice cream and it's rounded. This will be my first one. So right now I'm just going to draw everything out and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add the different flavors. So I know there's an ice cream right underneath this one. And it's going to be, let me see. Yeah, we're going to make another big giant one right here. So there's going to be a big rounded line like this, and then a big rounded line because my flavors got bigger as they went down. Like so. So my other weird little octopus looking thing. And then I have a nice curved line right here. This is looking cool already, huh? And I'm going to have another big rounded piece right here. And it's going to be, I'm going to round it just like this. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with that in a minute. And then this one is going to go a little bit wider because this one is connected to the cone. And it's okay if your picture goes off your paper like mine just did. Okay? So I'm going to go back in and add this curved line. I'm going to add diagonal lines this way because it's a waffle cone. And I'm going to add diagonal lines this way. Always nice. So just like this. All right, so this little piece that I left out is because I'm going to add like some weird little fruity thing that's sticking out off to the side on my ice cream, okay? So this one right here is going to have like a, I'm going to have like a slice of orange sticking out over here. So it's going to be like this, and it's an orange slice, so it's going to come around, and it's going to have this little, the rind showing right here. And then, of course, right, your orange has those little lines that come down with it. Let's see if we can do this correctly. So it has that little rounded piece, and you have this line. It's almost like a sunset or a sun inside your orange, if you ever notice that. So you have like your little orange, okay? And then maybe I'm going to put a couple more lines in here. That way it doesn't look totally crazy. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, so we got this little orange sticking off to the side over here, which is kind of neat. And then Maybe a little further up on the top of my ice cream, I already know that I'm going to have like chocolate sauce because I love chocolate sauce on my ice cream cone. So I have some chocolate sauce on the top one. And then on top of my chocolate sauce, I'm going to have sprinkles. So sprinkles are just little ovals and they're all over the place. And sometimes sprinkles overlap. So if you did my little cupcake one, that was our extra credit drawing, it'll give you a little bit of a heads up for doing sprinkles. Because sprinkles overlap and sometimes they sit on the top of your ice cream, the sides of them, and they just sit all over the place. Sprinkles cannot be contained. They are just their own thing. Yeah, I think that's enough. So I got some sprinkles. I got a little orange wedge over here. I've got 3 scoops of ice cream on a cone. All right, ready? So my bottom one, I had an idea for this one already. Okay, so it is going to have swirls inside it. Lots of different swirls showing up inside my ice cream right here. Let's see if we can, if this is going to come in this way, it's going to go down like that. This one's going to come in over this way. And then maybe stop right here. It's going to have another little swirl in it. And these are going to be raspberry swirls. And my ice cream is going to be flavored something to go along with raspberry. So maybe like cheesecake with raspberry swirls. So I can put like raspberry cheesecake. Can't fit it. And then I would put a little arrow. So I know that that's that one. Because I have an orange slice right here, I want to do something with orange on this one. So maybe this could be like orange. It's got to be something really weird that you wouldn't normally eat. So what about like orange blueberry ice cream? Something weird, right? So I'm going to put some little blueberries over here. You guys know how I love my blueberries. Those Comstocks. We're just blueberry people. Must be all that pie filling our family members make and sell in the stores, huh? All right, so I got some blueberries in my ice cream over here. All right, so orange blueberry ice cream. So I'm going to put it over on this side. Orange. Oops, we should spell it right. Blueberry. Orange blueberry. So that's cool. On the very top, because I have like raspberry cheesecake, orange blueberry, and I got to do something weird like marmalade and my husband likes marmalade. It's weird. What if I did, let's see, I already have raspberries and blueberries. Let's do something that's not like a fruit. Let's do a, oh Lord God, I'm drawing a blank over here. Let's do a chocolate. No, because we want the chocolate sauce to be chocolate. We don't want double chocolate on there because it makes it hard to color. How about a I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just a fruity person, apparently. So let's do strawberry. And it'll be strawberry. Ooh. We'll put a. All right. Let's figure this one out last. Let's start coloring because I'm going to sit here for like forever just wondering what I'm going to do. And it'll just be crazy. So I'm going to start with my waffle cone. I'm going to outline my waffle cone with this brown. And then I'm going to use another brown that's lighter so that to do that. So that way it kind of like just pops out a little bit. and just make those lines pop out, which is always nice. And you know, another good thing is that our Wayne Thiebaud always liked to have that nice shadow underneath the stuff that he did. So add that little shadow right there underneath. That'll make it look really nice. And it would have been fun to do this project with oil pastels, but it's fine that we're doing it this way. Ooh, the top flavor is going to be peppermint cotton candy. We're going to have sweets for the tops. Let me grab my pencil really quick. Peppermint cotton candy twist. So if we're going to do peppermint, we'll have little peppermints swirling around in here. Make it exciting. And then we'll do like cotton candy colors for it. So like pink and blue, and we'll just do a pattern so that way it looks cool. Pink and blue. So that way it looks kind of neat. Yeah. So if anybody has a really good sweet tooth, they'll like the top of it. And then if they really don't have a good sweet tooth, they will hate it. You know, good stuff. All right. So here's the trick when you're making chocolate ice cream or chocolate fudge. If you put black down first and then you mix your brown with it, it's going to look more like hot fudge. But you have to put your black down light. You can't go all crazy dark. It's a good thing that we did the sprinkles on here too, because if you were trying to put sprinkles over top of this, crazy. You'd never be able to do it. So you got to have 3 flavors, and they can be completely made up flavors, but you have to label them on the side. You can put it in a dish or a cone. You got to color them in or shade them depending on what you got, but you can't just leave them just a drawn picture. You got to do some extra work for it if you don't have colors at home. And if you want me to drop you off some crayons, send me an email. For those of you who don't have crayons at home, I know who you are already. And I will do my best to get them over to your house like as soon as possible. So you just let me know. I'll make it happen for you. I don't want anybody to go without. Okay, so we got the black down. We're going to take this dark brown that we used at the bottom, and we're just going to blend it in, and it'll make that chocolate sauce looking color. This works so much better with oil pastels, but this will work right here too. So you see how that's already looking like chocolate sauce? That's what we want. You got to add a little bit of pressure, but it'll look really nice when you're done. And just by adding, like, I can tell when you guys have taken your time to do something and you've put the effort in. So please show me effort, even though you're at home. I know it's hard. I would like some nice looking stuff too. Let's see here. Let's get this chocolate sauce done. I think it'll be like the longest thing that we have to do on here. Just because there's so many little sprinkles to go around. Other than that, most part, it should be easy cheesy. hope you guys had a really good weekend with your moms. You know, Mother's Day weekend is always a nice thing to have everybody spending time together, even if you're just stuck inside. All right, so we got this nice chocolate sauce looking on there. It's nice and deep and dark. And I didn't forget that I didn't finish this part. I just got really distracted because I'm easily distracted sometimes, especially when I'm getting thoughts in my head and trying to figure out what to do as I color. So it happens. So you see with this lighter color, you can just go right across everything else. And you know, it doesn't really matter. You won't make any smudges. It's the beauty of crayons right there. Colored pencils do the same thing. So it's crayons or colored pencils this week, guys. So we got a nice looking little cone so far. Let me see. I'm dumping crayons out over here. Ooh, there it is. All right, so I got this nice little blue that I'm going to use for my cotton candy. It's kind of actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Might switch over to this one. Oh yeah, we're switching over. If I'm going to do this, I want a nice dark color. So you don't have to do a halation this week, which is good. But just remember what it is, because a halation is going to be on your Wayne Thiebaud quiz. So make sure you're studying for it. Thin contrasting line of color around the edge of an object. All right, let's see. This one coming through here. Keep forgetting to tilt the paper upward. I'm sorry, guys. It's not like we're in class and you can say, Mrs. Comstock, I can't see it. Just gonna have to make do. Make sure you're getting all your homework and stuff in on time. I put in 5-week grades, so those of you who didn't get stuff done on time, please make sure you go back and get it done. You can still get a grade in for you. It's never too late. So here's this part. And let me see. Where's my pinky colors? Got this nice pink right here for cotton candy. Would love to know if you guys like the pink cotton candy better or the blue cotton candy better. And is there a flavor difference, and can you tell? Because sometimes I can't tell. I think there might be a flavor difference. I think the pink one's strawberry, but I'm not even sure. I can definitely tell the difference when Mr. St. Mary makes his maple cotton candy. That stuff is delicious. Tell you what. Let's see here. Got this one and this one. Here we are. Okay, well, I'll darken this line. So we got this part, and then I'll just grab this red right here, and I'll just do the lines on my peppermint really quick for each one. So now I have peppermint, cotton candy, and I'll do the sprinkles very last. I just want to kind of color through a lot of this stuff for you guys so you can see them. So peppermint, cotton candy, well, cotton candy twist. And then this one is orange blueberry. So just to make this go a little bit faster, I'm going to do all the blueberries first. That way if I color over some of them with orange, it won't matter. They'll already be blue. It's funny how they call them blueberries, because once you touch them, they turn almost dark purple. And the insides of them are completely like clear. It's only when you start like smushing them up or heating them up that the dyes from the skins actually like run all over the place. Crazy stuff. And if you eat too many blueberries, you know what happens, right? You get really smart because they're really good for your brain. Or your poop turns purple. Ha ha. Like, thanks, Mrs. Comstock. Thanks for telling me that craziness. You're welcome. This crayon has a little bit of black on it. That's okay. Not too worried about it. Look at this. My ice cream's already really colorful. Can you imagine if they actually served ice cream like this? Crazy, colorful, strange flavors of ice cream. I would be all over it to take my lactose pill, but I'd be all over it. Love it. Love ice cream. I know it's bad for me, but I love it. Shadow on this ice cream blue so that we can see it. It's probably a good idea. Let's see here. So being creative. And we got this little orange slice over here. We can do that really quick. So the outside of an orange is dark orange. And the inside is a lighter orange. I'm just doing this really quick, so it's okay if it goes over some lines and stuff. Hopefully you guys take a little bit more time with your stuff. So there's that. And let's see, what we do? Raspberry cheesecake? Well, that's easy because cheesecake is kind of like a peachy color. So we'll do that last. And what do we got for a raspberry? This looks like a good raspberry. Oh, that is nice. And it says red raspberry on the side of it. That's too funny. So we'll do these nice little swirls on here. Bring them down. Put this one right over right in here. I'm going to put this little line right in here. And I think I'm going to leave it white just because. All right, so, the last thing I would have to do is go back up here and do all of these cute little sprinkles and make them adorable. And those of you who decide you're going to do sprinkles on your stuff, I'm very excited to see what colors you use for yours. Right now I'm just grabbing any crayon that's over here that's, around the area. And I hope you guys enjoy this project, and I hope you take your time on it, and I hope you make them awesome. Some green because we don't have any green ice cream going on this time. Usually I do a mint something. So this will be my mint ones. There. All right. 3 different ice cream flavors colored in on a cone or in a dish. Something extra on the side, I hope. Maybe some like special toppings on the top. And be creative. Have fun.